What's up, everybody? I am LJ Boo Boo, and I am so pumped up for tonight. There's gonna be like a 25-hour Wrestlemania tonight. I mean, they've got the card stacked up, they've got this going on, they got this going on, and I am going to try to give my predictions before it gets too late. Um, I mean, it's 11:30 a.m. Central Time, so the card might have already started. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Wow, 16 matches. Uh-oh. Man. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the Cruiserweight title match. Buddy Murphy, the Cruiserweight champion, is going against Tony Nese. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know who Tony Nese is. Apparently he won a tournament on 205 Live. The only reason I know who Buddy Murphy is because he's been on the last, 50 pay-per-views. Defending the title. So, you could say it's probably time for him to lose the title, but Pete Dunne held the title for almost 2 years before he lost it to Walter last night. Go Walter! Austrian pride or whatever. Yeah. My grandma was Austrian, so I gotta support the Austrian guy. I don't have to support the Australian guy, so I could say Tony Nese, but since Alexa Bliss is the host of WrestleMania, I can't see her, I think he's her fiance. I can't see Buddy Murphy losing. But then again, it's a show, but still, I can't see Buddy Murphy losing. I'm going to say Buddy Murphy. Especially to Tony Nese. Who is Tony Nese? I'm kidding. I know who Tony Nese is, kind of. Anyway, let's move on to the other pre-show matches. They got these two battle royals. They got the women's battle royal, which after last night everyone wants it to be renamed after China. Yeah. They should have just renamed it after Sherry, or maybe, well, I was gonna say Medusa, but Medusa's not dead. The Sensational Memorial is what it should have been called. I heard Sensational Invitational, but that would mean that, you can't just jump up and be like, I'm going to enter that battle royal because it's invitational. Then again, invitational probably has a different meaning in the WWE world, so I'm going to say Asuka wins because, she might have been like, look, I'll lose the belt, but only if I win the Battle Royal, so I'm going to say Asuka. For the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I will say I hope Ali wins it. I've been reading on different websites, different media platforms, that people are thinking that Mustafa, or excuse me, Ali, his push was supposed to be like what Kofi's getting now. I don't believe that. But I still think they want to push him a little bit because he is over with the crowd. People like him. People got upset with his name change. People got upset with Andrade's name change too. But I'm going to say Ali because why not? The Revival, Dash Wilder. By the way, good job, Mr. Dash Wilder, for knocking that fan in the face last night. If anything deserved the "you deserve it" chant, that did. I mean, you don't tackle a legend like Bret the Hitman Hart and, get away with it, Dash Wilder made sure to, I can't talk. Okay, I think I got my tongue untied. Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson versus Curt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. I'm going to say Zack Ryder and Curt Hawkins win because, what is this? Because Zack Ryder usually finds a way to win WrestleMania. Curt Hawkins needs his win, and the tag team division on Raw needs a little more, competition. And if the Revival win, then, who's really left? Nobody. Let's see. The Boss and Hug Connection versus Beth Phoenix and Natalya, who also got knocked out during that fan attack last night. What a jerk. Versus the Iconics versus Nia Jax and Tamina. Now, at first, I was thinking maybe Beth Phoenix and Natalya will win because of, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. That way they can, point up, kind of like Ray did when Eddie passed away. When Eddie Guerrero passed away. You can point up, be like, yeah, I did this for you, and have a good emotional moment. But part of me is still thinking that the Boston Hug Connection will retain. Because, they haven't even had it that long. So, and not every title will change hands. But that would be cool if it did. Anyway, I'm going with Sasha and Bayley. Moving on to the SmackDown Tag Team title match, which was just thrown together. To me, they should have just made a tag team turmoil and added Heavy Machinery, B-Team. Why not? They're on Raw, but who cares? Just add in a couple more tag teams and boom, you got yourself a little tag team turmoil. Anyway, you have the Usos, Ricochet and Aleister Black, The Ba, and Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev. Excuse me. Man, I'm tired. I'm not going to say the Bar. I'm not going to say the Usos. I kind of want to say Ricochet and Aleister Black will win. Because they've been pushing them as a tag team on both Raw and SmackDown. So, maybe it's okay, these guys are a team now. So, randomly thrown together. So, yeah, I'm going to say Ricochet and Aleister Black. Okay, let's see. Moving on. We've got Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin. Kurt Angle. Nothing else needs to be said. Shane McMahon versus The Miz. Now, at first, I was thinking, okay, The Miz is going to win because, you know, the babyface needs to win at Mania, and he's got this and this, he's got all the momentum. Shane's really just, you know, what is Shane McMahon? I'm sorry I keep yawning. Shane McMahon is like, I don't know. If this were 1999, 2000, or whatever, I would say Shane McMahon has like a really good shot of winning, because back then he had the Mean Street Posse with him, and well, I mean, he's got Sanity with him now. Maybe Sanity's gonna come out with him, and they're gonna have like the khakis and the sweater vest on, and they're gonna come out to the or however that song went. Oh man, I'm just gonna say Miz, because unless like his dad interferes to cost Miz the match, because isn't his dad like a Shane McMahon fan or something? I'm gonna say the Miz. Okay, moving on. Angle, or AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. I'm gonna say Randy Orton wins, because he always wins the big one. Plus, I think AJ will put him over. Next up, we have Triple H versus Batista. No holds barred. If Triple H loses, he must retire. So that right there tells you Triple H will win. He's not putting over Mr. Batista. Mr. Batista. Imagine someone come out there. I don't know. So I'm going to say Triple H. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. I am torn on this one, really. I mean, I can see them pushing Drew McIntyre a little bit more, but with Roman Reigns coming back from fighting leukemia and all that, I mean, you really want a feel-good moment here. You don't want Drew McIntyre to come in there and be like, "You beat leukemia, but you're not going to beat me," and stuff like that. And, I mean, if this was like a hardcore Falls Count Anywhere match, I would say Drew McIntyre. But since it's a regular match, I'm going to say Roman Reigns. Where we at? 1, 2... Okay, Bobby Lashley and Finn Balor. The Demon. Since he's the demon, yeah, I'm gonna say Finn Balor wins. Moving on, we got Kofi Kingston finally getting a WWE title match against Daniel Bryan. I can see Kofi Kingston winning and then like Big E turning heel, or Kofi maybe turning heel, and those two maybe having a match at the next pay-per-view. I can't see Daniel Bryan actually winning unless there's like a really big screwy finish with like Eric Rowan and then New Day. With Luke Harper coming back, Harper should join with Daniel Bryan. Then they could have like a whole bunch of 6-man tag matches. I mean, I'm being sarcastic. Don't do that, WWE. Please don't do that. Let's see. Where am I at? The WWE title. The Universal title match. Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. I am hoping Seth Rollins wins. I'm not like the biggest fan of his, but I'd rather see the belt on Raw every week than, them just coming out there and talking about it every other week. Like, I want a shot at the Universal title because this guy never shows up for work, and I can so relate. This guy doesn't show up for work, yet he's getting better treatment than I do now. That don't happen in real life. Anywho, Seth Rollins. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. Ah, man. My tongue keeps getting tied. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. Whatever. You know who I'm talking about. Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch. There. Maybe if I say versus, I get my tongue tied. I don't know. I'm going to say Becky Lynch only because she's got, like, more momentum, more this, more that. Charlotte Flair would be good for, like, a good heel run. I don't see Ronda Rousey winning this. I see either Becky or Charlotte taking the pin. And I'm going to say probably going to be Charlotte taking the fall. So, my predictions are Curt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, Ricochet and Aleister Black, Asuka wins the Women's Battle Royal, Kofi Kingston, the Boss and Hug Connection, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, and I forgot Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio. Samoa Joe because why not? Samoa Joe, Andre the Giant Battle Royal winner, Ali. I almost forgot who I said. Randy Orton, The Miz, Kurt Angle, Triple H, Buddy Murphy, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, this show's gonna start in like 5 minutes, so let me hurry up and post this to YouTube. Thank you for watching. Peace.